Alright, good evening YouTube friends. So I don't know if you remember, but a while back there was a Streetglide with a throttle issue. And it seemed to be really specific in the RPM range, and it would like just cough and sputter and fall on its face, and you could throttle right through it. But if you found that one spot and kind of held it there, it'd run like crap. And I had a video on that, and I did a bunch of diagnostics, and essentially we decided that potentially the problem was in the tune. We weren't 100%, but we thought that that was most likely where the problem was. And our friend that does all our tuning for us took the bike and he dug into it, and the problem isn't the tune. The problem turned out to be that the valve seats were falling out of the heads. And they didn't completely fall out of the heads, but they were loose in there. And every once in a while they would fall down a little bit as the valve opened. And then the valve would close and get stuck in the valve seat, and it would lose compression on the compression stroke for a second, and then sort of the valve seat would sort of pop back into place. And yeah, it was wild. So the guy was actually super lucky that the valve seats didn't totally fall out of the head, and that the heads weren't destroyed, and that the pistons and cylinder walls weren't just destroyed by this thing dropping valve seats. Because I've seen that happen plenty of times on car engines. It's notoriously common in the Mopar 5.7 liter Hemi. But yeah, bad valve seats. So you can chalk that up to another failing on the Milwaukee 8 engines. I'm not a fan of the M8. But so it's should be going back together soon. The heads are at the machine shop and should have been back to the tuner today or tomorrow. But I just now got all this information today. So yeah, bad valve seats. Yeah, and like I said, it could have been a hell of a lot worse, but it still sucks to have to rebuild a set of heads on a bike that's only a few years old. I will go off on the M8 engine tomorrow, in tomorrow morning's video probably. But that's all I've really got to say about that one today. much happened at the shop today. There was one bike all day, one customer bike all day, and it was just a tire change. One of the boss's bikes was in too, but it was just to look it over and make sure it's roadworthy, because he's going to loan it out to the guy that actually owns the bike that's had the throttle problem and is getting heads for it now. They're getting the heads rebuilt. Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble on this fucking thing. It's just too much fun.